Alrighty guys, welcome, and Tree Man, congrats on first. Give you some points, hope you're doing well today. Alright, kind of chill stream today guys. We'll do some summons, there are some banners open. And then we'll do some forging bonds here. But there's not really a ton going on. Let's see. Indie calls, welcome in. How have you been? Welcome, welcome. We're playing some FEH all around us today. And then we'll do some collection stuff. I got some stuff in the mail today to make stuff easier to move around the room. Because like, I got more towers of like boxes out here and there. So I'm like, alright, well, I still need to be able to get around the room. So I bought some wheels. You guys want to see? Bought 4 of these things, so it's like basically like a platform with wheels. Let's see here. Hey, Tree Man. Hi, Jinky Bye. Wait, where are you going, Tree Man? Get back here. Get back here, Tree Man. All right, painting at the. Oh, nice. Got bored of flipping through the same 10 songs. Hey, Leafy. Anima forgot to do this a few days ago. Oh, okay. We can do that today. Laundry. Oh, okay. Okay. Fine. Do your laundry. But yeah, I bought 4. Bought 4 of these. So it's basically just like a little track. It's got kind of this felt padding here so that like the box sitting on it don't get all scratched. It's meant for like washing machines, because people can move washing machines around without having to like lift it up or anything like that. So you put the washing machine on this, and to be able to clean under it or behind it, you can just wheel it on out. So and then you can change the size. So there's this little thing here, and there's a wing nut down here. You can make it longer if you have a bigger thing to roll.
I have no idea.
So right now this is actually the perfect size when it's all the way closed. This is the perfect size for the smaller boxes I have, like the green ones over here. You guys can't see because my mic boom. See, let's get the green stripe. Those are the small boxes. The red boxes are the medium, and then blue is the large ones. So yeah, it's the perfect size for the small ones, and I can make it bigger for the other ones. Oh, ordering food. Okay, what kind of food? Happy Friday. But yeah, so I bought 4 of these. 2 of them are already under this the tower I just pointed at here, over here. And I'm gonna put those other 2 behind this tower of red ones over here, so I can easily pull that out if I need to be able to get to the closet. I can actually do that again. Update on Mama Cat. She had UTI. Okay. Had a fever. She got better. She's eating, and she went home here a day ago. She's looking for kids, but she's going to be a house cat from now on. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, she's going to be looking for them, but, yeah. But that's good that, you know, she's going to be kind of around. Help, I'm at 4.75% pity. And the last Summer Dorothy emerged. Still won't come home. Oh no. How long has it been her? Let me see. Yeah, the thing is the pity rate on those banners, they climb up so slowly. Like, it literally is almost no difference in pity rate. Let's see. Summer Dorothea. Yeah, we could summon on the Draconic Aura banner. I don't know if I have Harden yet. Which... the heck? Oh, it's Kaldori. I was like, that doesn't look like Cordelia. I'm like, what? I don't know if I have Kaldori. I forgot that Kaldori was in this game. My dad said if she's clean and is better, she can get on the... Oh, nice. Has she wanted to climb up onto the bed before? Alright, so I think I might have Harden. I'll have to check. I know I have Flavia. I don't think I have Kaldori. So we'll try and get her. Oh, some blue, because there's 2 blues anyway on the banner. Color sharing, you know. This one I'll have to check. So yeah, 2 banners to summon on. Summer Dorothea ends in 5 days. We got Kildori because Winter Cordelia exists. But like, even if Winter Cordelia exists, I probably would have like at some point wanted to make sure I at least had Kildori in the game. Okay, so yeah, Dorothea has 5 more. Yeah, you said 475. That's like a 1 in 20 chance. Well, no, hold on, because that 475 is divided among these 4 units. So what is that? That's 1 point, almost 2. 1.2% chance when pulling the red of getting her. All right, but yeah, we have 2 banners to summon on. And we got everything else. And no, she's climbed up the stairs, but she never really got to be on the bed. Oh, okay. Well, she might be like, oh, cool, I guess. Alright. Should we just check who I have? Well, let me finish up some Forging Bonds first and my else, and then we'll check. And then when we finish Forging Bonds, or use up my current stamina for Forging Bonds, and then we'll do Leafy's map on my main. You said Anima, right? Actually, no, you know what? With my... I already did some Forging Bonds on my main. Let me go and do some leveling of our new Zavia. All right, let's see here. All right, I got some. Oh, so congrats. I have some. I don't really use her a ton. Finally beat Abyssal Limited Arvel. This is a pain to figure out. Arvel? Let me see. All right. So I haven't done any of these yet. We have to use Mystery of the Emblem for that one. Ooh, I don't know if I can do that one.
Oh, it's teaching me roots too. That's great.
Let's see here. It's Leafy. Yeah, I haven't done that one yet. I don't know how I'm going to do that with the Mystery of the Emblem characters. Legion should be fine. Ninian should be fine. Hey Daito, you got Brian? Ninian was just park Brave Edelgard safely and watches everything slowly self-destruct on her. That'll do it. Brave Edelgard, I know Kaizen has like an amazing Brave Edelgard. But how's it going, guys? Welcome in, Daito. Yeah, we're gonna do some leveling here of our Zepia, and then we'll do Leafy's map. We're just kind of chilling today. We'll do some collection stuff too. Didn't know he had 4 voice actors. Yeah, so it switches between, what was it, Elwood, Lynn, Hector, who's the 4th? It's weird hearing him swap between Hector and, yeah. He basically just mirrors whoever he's talking to. Well, he's supposed to, but in Faye, obviously, he just kind of rotates. Let's see, Alphonse. Technically, technically, okay. Wow. but it's more Alphonse's voice than Roy Morphon's because he can. Hey, can I show you a special video I made? It's a meme. I can take a look. Hang on. One legend down, 7 more to go. Oops. But yeah, you can send it. I can take a look. And then, yeah, I'm just trying to do some stuff here in FEH, and then we'll do Leafy's AR, and then we'll do some collection stuff. So we're gonna work on this Zephyr here.
Let our voices ring out. Listen to our song.
What is it this time?
I usually really hate being really tiny on it.
Looks like it's my turn.
I'm listening.
Stardew Valley has one, but like I definitely have a love-hate relationship with that too.
Let's see. Did I improve or didn't I? It's a simple question.
I'm with
Being
you.
able to put this down and watch it run.
Speak.
Sent it also volume warning.
I'm listening.
Alright, I can just look for Elmine right now though. Ooh.
I'm listening.
Wait, guys, come on. Gotta get over there.
I see.
What is it this time?
Alright, I think I'm finally almost there.
Who do you think we're gonna have next? Roland, Hannon, Athos? Probably Athos.
I do not know.
I'm listening.
I would guess Athos.
If that's what you want.
Yes, I think I finally got this.
Speak.
Boys. Okay, so they can't fly on that, but this works. Yes, I'm finally getting
You
the
cannot begin to
idea.
grasp a Mage Dragon's full
Yes.
power.
Success.
Orders from me. Choose your path.
I'm listening.
So fun.
What is it this time?
Hooray!
No, we already had 2 legends before him. I think we'll get Athos next, probably, or sooner than the others.
Wait for that to get up.
Hold on.
Traveling, might as well. That'll bring you all to the same area.
Bum, bum, ba, da, da. Checking something. Wouldn't be surprised for him to be the last. I don't think they'd wait that long for that, because he's such a popular character. Let's see. Have you checked the video yet? No, I'm pulling it up. At least I think we could have Roland or Durbin before Athos. It's a possibility. I just don't think they'd wait till. I don't think they'd wait till the end to give us Athos because he's so popular.
Yep.
All right, let's see here. Under meme share. Playing Gundam Battle Operation 2, and I went murder mode to the enemy team, and I made this meme by morning.
Oh my god, this is so much better.
Let's see here.
Brad has a new color.
Oh, hang on. When AFK helps bring up the snacks that mom bought from the grocery. Okay, that was nice of you. Should probably restock on food. Cause I've been eating like lunch at work the last few days, so I haven't been eating as much at home.
There we go. Aww. Yay, little blue Pikmin. You're new. You're a totally new kind of Pikmin. I thought it was gonna be
Nice.
blue Pikmin. Aww. The blue Pikmin at a glance.
Wait,
blue Pikmin
hold on.
have
Oh, okay. Now I can see what it is.
notably able to function even underwater thanks to their
Sorry, I'm just looking at the video Will
Will
sent.
I can now transport things found in water. Oh, you're how okay, so it's a good thing that I came back here because of like that boat and shit.
All right.
Speak.
I'm with you.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Pretty funny. It's a pretty good one.
That's how you get
5%. Oh, it's starting to look like the 7.5% I racked up on Grima intro banner. Do you have Wait, do you get the like the FEH pass? If you have FEH pass, do you get the thing where it's like you get the if you get 3 non-focus 5 stars, then you're guaranteed to get a focus unit, or no? I actually like Zephia's tome a lot. Well, right now we're just leveling her up, so she only has Volganon.
Looks like it's
But
my
eventually
turn.
we'll get her to 5-star.
What is it this time?
I'm listening.
Haven't gotten any focus charges. Funny enough, only star summons. Really? Okay.
Speak.
That's what they're called, by the way. Focus charges. Yeah.
I see.
What is it this time?
Don't know if I'll build her after Cornelia. I mean, you got like how far
do
along
not
is
know
Cornelia? Because
If that's what you want.
if you got time, then
I'm
we'll just
listening.
wait to see. Because I mean, like, you'll only be able to at +2 anyway for now.
Speak.
But you can kind of wait to see how the meta reacts to Zephia. Oh, chat moved quickly there. Doing some Pokemon Legends Arceus and completing the Pokedex to get Arceus. Nice. I haven't gotten past the second ending yet. Like, we fought Giratina to kind of shoo them off, but then we have to fight them again, I think, to be able to catch Giratina. And then after that, I don't know what's next. I assume Arceus, but who knows? Got Larum and Maribel so far through this banner. Wait. You mean like wait, are they 4-star special? Is that the one, is that what you meant? +8? Okay. How much more grails would Cornelia cost? Maybe the last one's gonna be Harmut since he was the leader. Wonder if he's gonna be wielding the Binding Blade or X-Axe. Ooh, we'll see. I do think they'll all get into Fae at some point. Maybe both like Altina. Possibly, yeah. They could. We can get alts, guys. What was a nightmare I have to face? Yeah, 4-star special. Okay. I didn't realize they were 4-star specials yet. Well, that's good though, because I know a lot of people were complaining about how hard it is to get Laram because she's rarely ever on a focus banner. Because she got released as part of, was it the Redux banner? It was something else. No, she wasn't part of a banner. So because they don't, obviously, when they rerun banners, she was never on one. So she would have to be a specific, like, maybe a focus banner for one of her skills or something before. But now she's in the 4-star special pool. That's a bit easier. They're not twin swords, though. Didn't calculate that yet. Okay. She's on revival banners now, yeah. So stuff like that. But before, yeah, she wouldn't have. Yeah, this was before, like, revival banner sort of thing. Alright, let me check first. I just want to check real quick which of the units were summoning. Which of the banners. Sorry, which of the characters on the banners were summoning today I don't have on my main. So let me check these two. Let's just go. Let's just search. It's faster. Summerlin. Do I not have her on my main? I might not have her on my main. She should be a blue bow. I don't see it. Do I have Summerlina? Do not. Oh, geez. We don't have a lot on this one, huh? Ursula. Do we have Ursula? What? Do we have, like, no one? I have Walt. What year, or what, version are they part of? Version. 3.7. Let me sort by that. So I have no one on this banner except for Walt. Huh. Was Fiora the TT unit? Okay, well, I guess, alright. We only have Walt. Hey, Ulysses, welcome in. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. Welcome to the stream where I realized that Keldori is in this game. I totally forgot that. Okay, so I do have Harden, and I'm pretty sure I have Flavia. So we don't need to pull for red. Wait, what? I don't have Flavia? Shoot. Chat, should I pull for Flavia or for Keldori? What? How do I not have Flavia? I could have sworn I had her. Alright, well, before we do that, remember when Brazen was getting tier 4 treatment? Me neither. Go for Keldori. Okay. I could have sworn I had Flavia. Got my Pyro Mythra Mule. Nice! Got some Crumble? What? Yeah, the Pyro Mythra Amiibo actually they turned out pretty amazing. And I gotta give props. I've never bought Amiibo like from Walmart.com before. I think I've bought some from Walmart like in store, but I've never ordered them from them online. And I'm very wary about ordering online because I keep them boxed, right? And in the past, I've gotten burned by, you know, boxes ruined by being stuffed in the packaging and having to return them and exchange them. And oftentimes, by the time they get here and I have to return them, they're often sold out in stores. So I got to give props. Walmart did a nice job shipping this, so let me show you guys. So these came out pretty nice. Ta-da. Wait, hold on. Why are my stream lights? I just realized one of my stream lights is not on. The one on the left where Pyra is facing. Hold on. Is it? What's going on? On. Hold on.
That is definitely my favorite one.
Is it not plugged in?
I do love black cherry flavored stuff.
On, please. The heck? Hold on. Why is my light not on? Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I'll do that in a second here. It's not even being detected. Oh, there it is. Okay, now the light's on. So this should illuminate Pyra a little bit better. A little bit. All right, my loves. I wanted the Roy amiibo for a long while. Do I have an extra of that? I don't know if I have an extra of that one. I have obviously the North American one. I have the Japanese one. I don't know if I have an extra one though. Thank you for the hydrate. I only started just collecting the Fire Emblem amiibo, but then I started getting all the Smash Bros amiibo. Only missing half of them now. Yeah, as soon as they announced amiibo, because they announced them in conjunction with the Smash, right? When they announced the Smash amiibo, I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to get all of them. This was before even like amiibo collecting was like a thing, like a fad. Because I was intent on getting all of them because Smash is one of those games where it's like, if I ever get to a point where in the future, like 5-10 years down the road, and there's content locked behind stuff that I don't have, I'm gonna feel regretful about that, So I was like, all right, well, since they have the figure player thing like locked behind amiibo, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have to get all the Smash Bros amiibo. So I've been buying all the Smash Bros amiibo since the beginning, and then obviously for Fire Emblem collection purposes, I've been getting all the Fire Emblem amiibo as well. Hey, Boshak, welcome in. How you doing, Boshak?
Do well, get raw material. Do not well, also get raw material. If you wish to take me from here, show me your best.
Is that Tara streaming? You hear her? Tara? No. Tara's not on. Are you watching videos? I was just showing this. It's not Tara because Tara doesn't... Oh, sorry, wrong camera. Tara doesn't like Xenoblade 2. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, maybe I might have Twitch open on my phone here. Oh, you know what it was? No, I think because I was watching Kaizen on my 10. So that might be actually Silly Saf. We'll go and see how she's doing later. Yeah, I was watching Kaizen stream. I forgot that the Twitch volume on there gets heard. Thank you for letting me know. Although, wait a second. That one shouldn't be coming through, though. It's getting the volume from my 10, or my 12 Pro Max, which I don't think I'm on Twitch here right now. Let's find out. Oh, Silly Saf's on there, too. Let's close that. There we go. Yeah, because I was over in Kaizen stream. Daito was over in Kaizen stream for a little bit. I saw that. Guys, make sure you follow Kaizen. They have been starting streaming lately, and we're gonna see if we can get them to affiliate soon. So the project Kaizen. Here we go. Let's see here. I'm missing Captain Falcon, Ness, Daisy, Dr. Mario Falco, Young Link, Meta Knight, Snake, Wolf, Villager, Little Mac, and King K. Rool. Okay. Do you collect them loose or in box? I don't have any extras of any of those, but I can always keep an eye out. Yeah, the Pyra and Mithra amiibo came in today. Ta-da! Yes. Yes to which part? In box or loose or what? All right, where was I? Okay. So we're leveling up Zephyr, and then once we finish leveling up, we'll work on Leafy's map. Yes to both? Oh, so for you it doesn't matter what they're in? Or are you trying to collect both boxed and loose? Have you ever heard base tip? No. I don't know how they are. I just want. Oh, okay. Don't care how they are. Okay. Let's see. Such sweet attention. It seems someone is fond of me.
I'm with you.
Amen. Yeah, no, I figured that out. Okay. I will keep an eye out then if I hear or see of any that are being sold. I mean, obviously you can always find some that are being sold, but for reasonable prices, that's the trick. Alright. 10 still has a few more to do for a little bit more stamina to do for forging bonds over here. We will do some summons today, guys. My main account is going to be going for Blue, basically. This one for Keldori. And then this one, I don't know. Chad, who should I go for? I have Walt. Should I go for Ursula, Lilina, or Lynn? I thought I had those. Maybe I have them on my alts only. Maybe we won't go
Speak.
28 yet. You even got the Chromatique amiibo that go with... Oh, Fire and Warriors, yeah. I was watching actually a video of a friend of mine. He used to work at Nintendo, but left Nintendo when Nintendo closed their Redwood City, California office. But he was traveling to Thailand recently. Was it Thailand or Taiwan? Taiwan. He was traveling to Taiwan recently, and he was like, "Oh, I'm curious about how the video game scene is in Taiwan." So he kind of went around and he came across some game stores, and there was like a whole wall of amiibo being sold. And I was just like, the entire row at the bottom is all Fire Emblem, and like there's Tiki and there's Chrom and Roy, and so I was like, and the Shadows of Valentia amiibo. Those are pretty hard to find in North America because they sold as a double pack. Oh, that reminds me, I should probably look into a protector for the Pyromancer amiibo because it's a pretty big case. Although he probably doesn't have protectors for that one just yet. He probably will at some point though. I'm sure that's heavily requested. Alright, but yeah, we're going to be summoning on the 2 banners that we have available to us, guys. What do you guys think I should summon for on the Summer Refreshes banner? That's the one with Summer Lynn, Lilina, Ursula, and Walt. I only have Walt. How did I get Walt on that one? Oh, we already lost her. Excuse me. Zephyr, no. Anyone else here collect amiibo? Just us?
If that's what you want.
What is it this time?
Looks like it's my turn.
Speak.
Choose your path.
I'm listening.
Jackie Log TV, welcome in. You look like a culture man. Going around asking what people think of the OP live action trailer that dropped. I did see a bit of it. I think a lot of people are... Oh, hold on. Sorry if I'm not chatting. Eating... Oh, you're fine. You're fine. While waiting for Mom to heat up the Korean chicken from last night. Oh, no worries. If you want, we can do your map soon, so that way you're at least seeing something relevant to you. It's been a while since I watched the One Piece trailer. Should we watch it again? Let's see. Not gonna lie, I like how the devs from Monolith Soft... It just dropped? Didn't it drop... Is there like a new trailer? Or did what? I remember seeing something a bit ago. Was it like maybe a teaser or something? Let's see. Monolith Soft thought about the collectors because they made it seem like you could only get the Pyromancer sword skin via the amiibo, but you could also get them via a side mission that just dropped. Yeah, I saw that too. Well, I mean, yeah, because keep in mind, because there are some people that probably just don't want to get Amiibo or have trouble finding Amiibo. So it's good that they made that available.
I'm listening.
Your beach trip is tomorrow? That should be... You're always, like, traveling, Boshak.
Speak.
Yeah, for those of you who are big One Piece fans, a friend of mine, he actually is he's kind of grown. Like, we met because we were both Nintendo journalists in the gaming industry. I came into the industry about, I want to say like 15 years ago now. Jeez.
What is it this time?
But he's kind of made his
Fun. Speak.
kind of had a breakout as kind of being like a One Piece like YouTuber kind of thing. So you guys should check him out. His name's Roger's Base. So Roger's actually from here in the
Orders?
Chicago area, but
From if
lives in
that's what you
California.
want.
I'm
Alright,
listening.
just leveling up this Zephyr if I can.
I do not know.
What is it this time?
I'm
Move
listening.
you here.
Speak.
Take you out.
I see.
What is it this time?
Good news is I'm going to the Farm Mall next week. What do you mean the Farm Mall?
I'm listening.
Looks like it's my turn.
Speak.
Choose your path.
What is it this time?
If that's what you want.
Oh man. Oh, we just wait on the Sora Mule. Yeah, it's the last one. At least until Smash for the Switch 2, guys. I have low expectations for the One Piece live action movie. I feel like a lot of people are keeping their expectations low because I know some people didn't like the trailer, some people did, is from what I've seen. Alright, you know what? Let's promote her now. The other is far away. I mean, how many malls are you near? I've got like a bunch of malls that are in my area, but let's see. You heard about the Switch 2? No, there's only just rumors going around. I mean, obviously Nintendo's confirmed that they are working on a new piece of hardware and that it's, you know, development's progressing along. But there have been people that have been trying to spread around rumors. Oh, this is what the Switch 2 looks like and what it can do, and those are just fan made. Maybe a Smash Ultimate port to the Switch 2. Do you think they'd port it? Do you think they'd make a new one? Because like you have to assume that the Switch 2 is going to be a little bit more powerful than the Switch, and that could open the door to things like. Cause usually Nintendo's a bit like a generation behind when it comes to the tech. Because they used to actually be able to keep up with like the other game systems. They used to be more powerful than the current PlayStation and at the time I mean, and then on par with the Xbox at the time. Like the GameCube was actually way more powerful than the PlayStation 2. Just no one noticed because no one bought the GameCube along with. Actually, it's surprising that the Xbox, as popular as it was back then, didn't sell that well. It actually sold less than the GameCube did worldwide, and which was about, was it like an eighth of what the PlayStation 2 sold. Let's see here. Didn't like the first one, the new one. So there are two trailers. Okay, so there is a new trailer. I have to check that out then, because I saw the first one. Got the chills after watching it. I'll have to check that out then. If there is more than one, then I know the Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora Amiibo will be sold out if there is one. That's a good point, because there are different like skins for Sora in Smash. I would imagine we're just getting one Sora Amiibo. I see why you're saying like, oh, there could be more than one, but those are just like the different skins, and we haven't really gotten a lot of those for characters that have multiple like skin options that are essentially different designs. Because like we've gotten Player 2 Amiibo for Corrin, Bayonetta, and Cloud. We got those. And then I guess they just didn't sell well because they haven't done those since. Let's see here. Only live action that I liked is literally Only Attention from Netflix. If a new one, Super Smash Bros. Strife. I don't know if that'd be a good title though. A new Zelda game on Switch 2 after Tears of the Kingdom. That would take a little bit of time though. That's pretty okay too. Dun, dun, dun. I just want the next gen Nintendo console to have a better battery life if it's portable. Oh, portable batteries have like the portable battery technologies have improved significantly in the past several years. So part of that too is the improvement in the chip technology, because if they're manufactured on a basically a smaller process, the chip is much more efficient and basically emanates less heat. So the combination of more efficient chips like CPUs and all that, or system on chips. The Switch uses a system on chip, kind of like my MacBook Pro does and my iPad. But because they're more efficient and don't generate as much heat, they can, one, last longer, and two, where was it going with that? They can basically output more power on the same what's the word I'm looking for? Because it's power efficient, so you can get more power out of it, computational power I should say, on the same battery life. You did get Zephyr? Yeah, Zephyr is a GHB. Bayonetta was a lie from Smash 4 because most popular character they voted on Smash Ballot is Sora. No, they specified this at the time. They didn't lie. They said of the characters that they were able to bring in at the time, Bayonetta was the highest ranking. At the time, they didn't think they would be able to get Sora in. It turns out that Square Enix was actually the one hold up. They were a little bit picky on how to incorporate Sora. Disney was actually like on board from like the instant that they found out that, you know, people wanted Sora in Smash Bros. Disney was on board. Square Enix was like, okay, if we're gonna do this, this has to be done right. Some of these achievements. All right, so let's see. Let's get you. Much for the news. Okay, let me just read this. So, because I think Leafy was talking about Zephyr's Tome. Pack Leader Tome grants speed +3 at start turn if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%. Inflicts speed res -6 and panic on nearest foes within 5 spaces of unit, and foes within 2 spaces of those foes through their next actions. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, inflicts attack speed res -X on foe during combat, X equaling any current penalty on each of those stats +5. Ooh. Example, if foe has -7 penalty to attack, inflicts attack -12 for a net penalty of attack -19. Calculates each stat penalty independently, and also if unit initiates combat, neutralizes effects that prevents the unit's follow-up attack during combat. Ooh. One last thing about the amiibo, I swear. Oh, hey, I'm fine talking about amiibo. When the Violet, Terry, and Banjo amiibo dropped, I went to 2 GameStops to find them and got them all. Each of them were the last one in stock. Nice. Has that ever happened to me? I'm sure at some point I must have gotten like the last one they had, but usually I try to pre-order when I can, so that I didn't have to worry about it. But I think there have been times where it's like, okay, well, I didn't get this pre-ordered, so I have to head out to the store first thing. So we'll have to make sure, you know, we get our hands on all the Smash Bros. Amiibo. Pay channel coming up. Yeah, we should get one on roughly the 31st. It's not exact, but if they follow the pattern from last year, I would expect it on the first one on the 31st. That'll be the one where they reveal the Phantom Thief banner, and then we should get the CYL one around. Hang on. Around the 14th. So I would expect July 31st and August 14th. But again, it could vary significantly. We don't know that for sure, those dates for sure. All right, let's get Zephyr leveled up. We'll do Leafy's Anima map.
We walk together.
We walk together. So again, on my main account, we're gonna summon for Keldori on the one banner. This banner, I don't know. The one that you're seeing on the iPad. Basically, I have ults. I'm missing all 3 of the girls. Couldn't pre-order those 3 for some reason. Plus, we need is Haya Papaya on the Phantom Thief banner. That'd be yeah. Someone pointed out that that's a possibility, and that would be very interesting to see. Yeah, we just need Sora. I do have... Okay, so I have all the Smash Bros. Amiibo and all the Fire Emblem Amiibo. I do have some Splatoon ones. I think I just got... Oh, what was it? Obviously, I have the Smash Bros. Splatoon ones. But I think I also have the original Splatoon 3-pack with, like, male and male and female Inkling along with the squid, like the original one, like so it was the original colors. I know they've released color variations in over time. That's the original 3-pack, and then I have Callie and Marie, and then I have oh, what were the names after Callie and Marie? Who were they? What were the ones in Splatoon 2? I'm blanking on their names now. Need Inkling Boy. Oh, for Smash. Barbie movie is out and Pikmin 4 launch today. Yeah, and oh, so is Oppenheimer. Hey, Actuaris. No, that's not how it works. Oh, we lost her. All right, well. How you doing today, Actuaris? Can we get a shout out for the Actuaris? If you guys like Fire Emblem, you should also give the Actuaris a follow. Saw Barbenheimer. I have not. I don't plan on seeing them in theaters, although I thought about it. So a lot of people, guys, just a fair warning for those who haven't seen them and are planning on seeing it. What's Oppenheimer about? So Oppenheimer was involved with the development of the first, no, because they did more. Okay, well, they helped with the development of the atomic, because like in World War II, the U.S. obviously as we know, dropped atomic bombs, which helped actually accelerate the end of the war, which it's I guess the positive side to look at it, but the amount of destruction that humankind now was capable of was attributed to those development programs. So Oppenheimer was that's the story. So that they're telling the story of the development of the atomic bombs. Now, a lot of people, I'm going to say this for those who haven't seen it but are planning on seeing it, a lot of people went to see both those movies today as kind of like a double feature. So most of them decided to see Oppenheimer first and then Barbie second, because Oppenheimer is that kind of like, it's like a, deeper story, but then you end on a lighter note of, Barbie. From what I've seen on social media, this is now not recommended because Oppenheimer apparently is so moving at the end, especially, that it's like you can't handle, like you just need time to kind of deflate almost after seeing Oppenheimer before you see Barbie. So either see it Barbie first, then Oppenheimer, or don't see it as a double feature and see just one day and one another day. It's only a war movie, nothing special about it. It's a very significant story, and it's based on it is a true story. So, and apparently it's really, really good, really, really moving. So I'll probably see it at some point. I'll obviously miss the opportunity to see it in IMAX, but which it should probably be seen in. But oh well. But yeah, I thought about it. I haven't gone to theaters in ages, so I'll wait till I can borrow it from the internet. Don't borrow from the internet. True stories only come in horror dolls and what? So, let's see. I usually go to the theaters for MCU movies, just because I don't want to get spoiled or anything, so I want to see it literally first showing. Maybe second showing. But then... And then I used to go for Star Wars movies, but we haven't had an actual theatrical Star Wars since Rise of Skywalker, which almost made me not want to see any more theatrical Star Wars movies. But and then I also occasionally, so I always see Marvel, Star Wars, and then I'll occasionally see Disney Animation Studios. Now, I'm gonna make sure I contrast these here. Disney Animation Studios is not Pixar. but Disney Animation Studios is the main animation branch at Disney, responsible for classics like Snow White, The Lion King, Tangled, Frozen, Big Hero 6, Wreck-It Ralph, Beauty and the Beast. So they're the main animation studio over at Disney. So I like to see their movies in theaters sometimes if it's one that I'm looking forward to. For example, I think I did see the last one I saw in theaters was Frozen 2. Prior to that, Ralph Breaks the Internet. Prior to that, I think Moana. Let's see, Frozen, the first one. Big Hero 6 I actually saw not only in theaters, but I saw it in D-Box. Was it D-Box? Yeah, it was D-Box, which that was amazing. Big Hero 6 was made for... So D-Box is one of those kind of theater formats where you have like moving seats. So the seats can tilt and turn and rumble and all that stuff. So I saw Big Hero 6 in D-Box and it was amazing. Because it's based on a Marvel property. And obviously you have characters that are, flying and battling, and there are explosions and stuff like that. So it's a really cool experience in D-Box. And I imagine 4DX would have been cool too, because that's another format where they have moving seats. And then, let's see. I did see Tangled in theaters. I think those are all the ones from the Disney Revival era. I don't think I saw any during the post-Renaissance era. That's like 2000 to like 2009, and then I was too young to see a lot of the actual Disney Renaissance films in theaters. I do remember seeing Beauty and the Beast in theaters. I was real young, and then I do remember seeing Pocahontas in theaters. I don't know if I saw any of the other ones in theaters. Let's see. It's the first time I saw Mama Cat have her paws up while doing her thing. I don't know what to say there. Moving seats, why don't have that in our theaters in California? I'm sure they do. You might want to look into... So, Boshak, it's called D-Box. So there's a dash between the D. So I'll put it in chat. Look up D-Box and look up 4DX. So look into those. I'm sure they have some somewhere. Or, like, you might have to drive a bit. Like, for me, the nearest D-Box theater is like a 45-minute drive away. Well, no, maybe not 45. Maybe like 35-minute drive away. And the nearest 4DX theater is like 2 hours away. So like I've only seen a couple movies in 4DX. I basically have to make a day out of it because I have to drive all the way there. Usually I make it a fun event with my friends. We'll drive out there. We'll see a movie. We'll hang out. We'll maybe go to like dinner somewhere in the area, and then we'll drive all the way back. So I've only seen a few. I think maybe 3 movies in 4DX. It's in the same city where Six Flags is here in Chicago. It's in the same area. But I don't think I've ever actually gone to Great America on the same day as a 4DX movie. So the chairs move with the movie characters, or the movie. Yeah, basically. So you get to feel that motion. How much does D-Box cost? It actually wasn't that much. I think when I saw, like, which ones have I seen in D-Box? I saw Big Hero 6. I saw Winter Soldier was fantastic in D-Box. I think the first movie I saw in D-Box was Thor: The Dark World. I actually saw that as part of a friend's bachelor party. He actually fell asleep in the moving chairs, and we all keep kind of making fun of him to this day about it. With 3D glasses included or VR headsets? No VR headsets, but they can show it in 3D. Now 4DX is different because with D-Box every seat moves independently. So you get like rumble, you get tilt, and you can adjust the intensity if you don't want it to be too intense. But with 4DX, 4 seats are attached together. So then when that happens and they're all attached to one motor, the seats on the ends get a little bit more because it's all rotating, right? So you get more of an extreme experience on the outer seats as opposed to the 2 inner seats. But here's the thing. With 4DX, it's not just moving seats. 4DX also has weather effects. So you have big fans along the outside walls of the theater that kind of blow air. If something in the movie would, kind of resemble blowing air, like wind. There's also in the back of every 4DX seat, you basically have a spray nozzle in front of you, and you get like a puff of air sometimes when maybe there's like an explosion or like, for example, I saw Rogue One in 4DX, and when shots were being shot into like the beaches and sand would shoot up and in this like mini explosion, we get a puff of air and be like, oh. What time are you gonna start Raveling tomorrow? Hey robot, welcome in. It'll be in the evening. Usually it's right after the dinner break. They feel like a roller coaster. Yes, they do. Both 40X and D-Box. Just finished max leveling my units that I randomly pulled. Nothing like movie workers blowing and spraying. Literally, no, the workers don't do it. It's built into the theater. Thank you for the posture check. Hydrate, thank you. Time, I don't know time. It'll be... If you want me to give you the earliest time, we'll probably do it. Probably no earlier than 7. More likely, probably closer to 8. But like no earlier than 7. Central time, by the way. Central time. But there's a good chance it could be even later than that. All right. Tell you what. Since we've been taking our time here and not moving quickly, let's do Leafy's map now so that Leafy can kind of use it to help plan. What are we testing specifically in terms of like characters and whatnot, Leafy? All right, Anima. Leafy. I'm probably not staying in Vault this week, guys. I've used up all my ladders. There's Leafy. How much is D-Box exactly? I think when I saw... The last movie I saw in D-Box, I think it was probably... And these are evening seats. It's probably cheaper if you go like matinee, like in the afternoon. But I think I saw it for... $18 maybe. Can I put my units even if I can't be? Yeah, absolutely. You can put it. You can redeem it now, robot. So it's I believe it's infantry this coming week. I think. Let me check real quick on here because it should be flying at the moment. Yeah, so tomorrow it'll be infantry tomorrow. So if you want to set your lead and just redeem the Fey Brigade redemption now, try to say hello to another face streamer. Got third wheeled by. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, ads are annoying, guys. Alright, let's see. We gotta do Anima. Male O'Lear with Astron. Alright, so Robot's got dibs on Male O'Lear. Oop, hang on, no, I can't use this. Hold on, wait, no. I'm going to the beach tomorrow. Can I give you my units now? You can, yeah. You can always redeem early, guys. Let's see, I haven't changed it yet, but I will when I get online. Okay, put Aether on him and need to fix it. Yeah, so you can redeem now, Bowshock, if you want. Leaving in the morning tomorrow. That's a fun long day then. Oh, man, I haven't run into Summer Duo Amir yet, guys. I don't know how to fight Amir. Got Summer Tiki to deal with as well. Hey, Kakupa, welcome in. Everyone's got these dancing dinos here. Done my AR defense in a while. I haven't changed mine in forever, so it's probably why I always keep losing. Hold on. All right. Well, thank you for shouting out Kupo. The meta keeps changing, yeah. Incidental fits with the song. Hey Chad, welcome in. How you doing today? Long time no see. Did you change your name? Let's see. I may and go do that right now, and I will do it. Okay. No worries. Go ahead. Dun, 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 dun. We're just doing some AR right now. We're also gonna do some summons in a bit here. So do one more. Forging bonds on the 10. Oh, and one more on the iPad as well, since we have stamina now. How you doing, Chad? Did you change your name? Let's see. How am I doing this map here? It's me, Mizu. Oh, welcome in. How have you been? What you been up to these days?
Very well. I'll do it. My will is firm. As you wish.
She should probably wait on
Over where? Yeah. Alright.
What is your desire?
Keonce's here as well. Welcome in. How you doing today? You had 4 beers. Oh god. I can do okay on 4 beers. Although I don't drink anymore.
If you're certain.
Not after that wedding in
Close your
Cancun,
eyes.
guys.
Naturally. As you wish.
I have a bad feeling about this. Okay, so I can't even do that with Lucia. So, Leafy wants me to see if I can do this map here. Let's give it a shot, but it looks like Cornelia, what is it, +8 you said? Is the big issue for me. She hits me once, and then she gets danced, and then she hits me again. Did you engage summons? We got Aider, the new character. So yay. How about you? Oh god, Cornelia. Yeah, and Leafy's is a +8 Cornelia. Yeah, right. It was Cornelia that got me, right? She got me once, got danced. Wait, no. Did she get danced? Hold on, let me try that again and see what happened. Let me turn on animations to slow things down a little bit. Just to see what happened. Haven't summoned yet. 72 res with phantom res. God, Cornelia, I'm down bad for her. That's why I am Chad McDown bad. I want to see when we get CYL info. So we're expecting 2 FEH channels coming up. The first one I'm estimating around July 31st. That's going to be just a regular FEH channel. It's going to reveal the Thief banner, or if they change again, whatever the replacement's going to be, as well as some other things, including possibly a new game mode, which they usually do. The CYL FEH channel is going to be somewhere on or around August 14th. Basically, it changes every year, but if they follow the pattern from last year, I'm expecting July 31st for the first FEH channel, and August 14th for the CYL FEH channel. So there you go. Cornelia has 72 res. Yes, 72 res. Or Riz. I guess she has Riz. Alright, let me see what happened again. Let's see. I
Very
did.
well. Why not? If you're certain.
I'm going to get her away
I won't
first.
lose. Power blooms in
I'm
me.
off.
Yes. It will be done.
So I just want to see what happened. That's too late.
As
August
you
14th?
wish.
Why?
Close your eyes.
Why is
What
it
is
late?
your desire?
Over here?
If you're certain.
Okay, so Cornelia hits us 55 times 2, but it doesn't kill me. Gets me down to 10. Then she does get danced, and then I get hit again. Okay. Oh, it's because... Okay. So, that's not gonna work. I feel like we're coot right now. Engage banner will be gone by then. Oh. Not enough any more power. Drink responsibly. That's why I don't drink anymore. Because normally after like weddings, this is a friend's wedding, by the way. Normally after weddings I drive home, so I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna drink too much. But then this wedding was in Cancun, so I was like, I don't have to drive home. Let's have fun. Never again. Alright, so how are we gonna do this here? Drink with my dad. Just place units there to think of something. Alright, we'll try that out. Is that a church festival?
Yeah.
Very well.
See here, Cornelia can hit me, but probably won't get danced.
Over where?
Probably.
Naturally.
If you're certain.
I'll do it. All right.
As you wish.
Farina scammed me? Hold on. What? Let's see. Let me catch up on chat. Let me suck hard. No comment. I was playing it. Blazing Blade in Hector mode is a lot easier. Yeah, I've been playing it on the Switch Online stuff too, because now it's on there. Let's crap in his route, or I couldn't buy a silver sword. Farina scammed me. She does that. She does that. But we love her anyway. She stole 20,000 from me. I'm sad.
Yes.
Alright, so she's gonna hit me here. But... Oh shoot, now Morabos can get over there, but Tiki might take me out in the first place here. Well, let's see. Okay. Oh my god. Maybe this was not such a great idea. Not such a great idea.
I must not
Oh
cause
my
her
god.
grief.
But look how much she handled. She took hits from 4 units before taking me down. Okay, well,
My will is firm.
Buena is okay, and so is Fiora. Honestly, I don't know who's the best out of all of them. They're all really cool people. What if I don't attack right away? So one, I don't take even a little bit of damage on player phase, and I don't increase the, or I guess decrease the special cooldown on the enemy.
I won't lose. Power blooms in me.
Close your eyes.
Very well.
Yeah, because I don't want to. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see how this works. Manuela. Did you get Winter Manuela? All I know is Harkam is better than Carol. Okay, let's see how this goes. Ooh, that was even worse, chat.
I must not.
That was even worse. Alright, well. That strategy not gonna work. I don't know if I can beat it then, because all my teams now are based around Lucia. Carol just says Wodo, which hats off for the crits, but durability sucks. I don't know if I can beat this map, guys. Unless I go... Catch your ball, I'm guessing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops. Oh, I missed that. Hold on. What did it say? Still can't believe they actually went out of their way for a stranger like me. It was very kind of them. Leo and I had a rough start, but he's checked in on me a few more times since our first meeting. Didn't have much to talk about at first, but his eyes lit up when I mentioned Barodia's wild tomatoes. Prince Takumi came off as kind of intimidating, but I soon realized he's actually very kind and considerate. Taught me some new shooting techniques, and I was incredibly patient about it. Sometimes his confidence wavered, but to be honest, that just made me relate to him even more. Not that I think we could ever be equals. He's so far beyond my meager skills, obviously. I'm actually on my way to the range now, so we can practice more together. After that, I promised to meet Prince Leo in the gardens to study the tomato crop. It's all thanks to you, you know, that I finally have some heroes I can call my friends, I mean. Not that they would say the same of me, they don't think I'd ever be so presumptuous. But even if they only think of me as a talking speck of dust that annoys them from time to time, I'm happy. More relaxed than I was when I first got here, that's for sure. Anyway, I wanted to say thank you. Didn't have to look out for me, Kieran, but you did. Huh? You still think I need to work on coming out of my shell? But I've only just gotten used to it. No, I do agree that I've made some progress, but the truth is I really like my shell. It's comfortable, so... Hey, where are you going? Wait, are you going to look for more people? You really didn't need to do that. Oh no, here we go again. Nice. That's fun. Alright, that's not what I mean. Can you do it without the rookie? I can try. I don't have any teams, though, that don't have Lucia. I can try to not use her.
If you're certain.
Why not?
As you wish.
I'm off.
Alright, we're trying something else. I don't know
Naturally.
if it's gonna work.
What is your desire?
Power blooms in me. My will is firm.
Over here? Close your eyes.
Yeah. Very well. Naturally.
Need to reset. Can someone reset?
Over where?
Robots points. Okay, let's see how much damage we take in this setup. Well, that didn't go well. Alright, yeah, Leafy wins. Alright, Leafy. And we lose Saline.
I was so happy.
And she was so happy, Leafy. Look what she did. Wait, how are we still alive? Wait, what happened? Did I miss something?
I must not cause her
What did I
grief.
miss? How are we still alive there? Alright, well, not anymore, but... Okay. Leaf, you win. Nice job with this map, though. In terms of the overall layout... I mean, this clearly works, so this layout's fine. Saline died. Yeah, Saline died before Lucia, but that's probably why she didn't live, because like Lucia requires Saline to help with the healing after each turn. Yeah, positioning of these structures is actually pretty good here. Far saver to pair with Lucia. Not on this team, no. I probably could try that, but yeah, I don't really change my teams too often. But yeah, I could probably try that out. Alright, let's see here. Robot wants me to try their team. Robot, what's your lift? Oh, I gotta clear out some of the... Completes. Yeah, Robot, what's your current lifts? Just to help me find you easier. King Robot, that's the name in low. Low. Get low, get low. Yeah, it's usually I ask you when you guys redeem it, you put your lift in there so I can kind of find you. Because otherwise I have to scroll through hundreds of people. And they don't let you search, so yeah. There. And then which season? You didn't put that either. Yeah, guys, whenever you redeem for AR, you gotta try and put your lift and which season you want me to test. I have the strangest lunch right now. Korean fried chicken with egg and luncheon meat fried rice. Nothing wrong with that. That sounds fine. What did I have for lunch? Actually, I had breakfast for lunch because I woke up late. And then... Dark but don't do the broken combo. I mean, she's on most of my teams, but let's see what I can do. Yeah, either I can just not use her, or I can... Let's see if I... Let's see. Let me see what I'm looking at first. Ooh, Zephyr, huh? Check it again. Did you update it? Hold on. Means I have to exit out. Yeah, this is your team, Robot. Where is the Sacred Three Houses girl? You might, if you're low enough, if your lift is not high enough, you can't use all the spots yet. So I mean, you can put them on your team, but they won't show up unless you're high enough lift. So you need to get higher in AR first before you can access the extra spots. You're rank 18. Among your friends, you might be ranked 18, but here you're rank 85 and you have 7,000 lifts. Did you do a battle to update it? Yeah, do a quick battle too, and maybe like a GHB, or you don't even have to win. Just do a quick battle in like a training tower or GHB, and maybe you just need to get it to change. Refresh the game. Yeah, I have to go out again. But yeah, do a quick battle just to make sure it's updating, and then I'll go in again once you're done. Let me know when you do a quick battle. And then if it's still the same, that means you might not be a high enough lift. I don't remember what the levels are for that and what lift you need. Because you're at 7,000, which is actually not bad. What time is it? 11. We'll do some summons after this. Has anyone gotten a chance to pick up Pikmin 4 yet? I will pick it up. I haven't gotten a chance to do so yet. I got so much stuff on the backlog. But I got some friends that are streaming it already. Let's see. I've got mail. Hey, Mitsu, welcome in. Just woke up. Good morning, then. How are you doing today? What time is it for you? It's, Wait, you just woke up? You're like me. Oh, me on a weekend or vacation time. Let's see here. Thank you for the shout-outs. Leafy, appreciate that. Refresh now, I'm back. Okay, let's check again. Almost 1 p.m. Yeah, I slept at 6 a.m. Yep, that's me. Well, good morning to you. Or afternoon, I guess. How's it going? What you up to? Yeah, guys, if you haven't done so, make sure you give Mitsu a follow. Yeah, you were playing Final Fantasy 16 lately. Since your return from hiatus. We're just doing some Fate today. We're kind of just chilling. We'll do some summons in a bit as well. Alright, yeah, Robot, it's still the same team. So I'm guessing you're just not high enough lift right now. So as you climb higher in lift, you'll get more defense slots. You need to get a Dark Mythic. Yeah. I had. Yeah, so it just sounds like you need to get more lifts. Because if you haven't played in a while, you just probably have dropped a little, that's all. Guys, look how bad my tan is from Bandcamp. Look at this. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Oh, this isn't a sunburn here. This is a kind of like a rash. My camera neck strap probably has like years worth of like sunscreen and bug spray. So I literally just ordered a new camera strap today that's like clean, that is actually washable. Like the one I have right now is not washable. So yesterday was manuscript reading for research. So today is rest day. Nice. It's always good to it's always good to get that rest day. I had 4 days of band camp this week. Like just 8 hours out in the sun. It's ridiculous. Well, minus 1 hour for lunch and 1 hour for sectionals, but still a lot of time outdoors, a lot of work. Getting 10,000 steps a day again, and then today we have off, so I'm off actually until Monday, and we have 4 more days of band camp. A little bit more lately. A little bit more lately. What? What are you talking about? Dun, 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 dun. But yeah. So raw. You just need a little bit more lift. Oh, did I say a little bit more lately? I meant a little bit more lift. But I mean, we can still try it out without trying to use Lucia. Let's go for this team. So Lucia's gonna stay behind.
This way?
Bum, 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 ba-dum.
Yes.
Shh, not so loud. Lynn, you're a wonder.
At your command.
Go for it. A new dawn.
If you're certain.
Death's caress.
My warmest greetings.
This way? Lynn, you're a
Found the problem?
wonder.
What's up?
Shh, not so loud.
If I had to guess, it's either that or
Right, boss?
maybe you had like one of them in the bonus spot and you couldn't use them for that reason.
This way?
Expect nothing less. As you wish. At your command.
The glimmer of life.
Got him.
Unlocked it and put skill. Oh, you had it locked. All right, let's refresh then. So we go out, come back in. All right, and then after this we'll do our summons. So any plans for the weekend, me too, or is it just today that you have off? Quick battle to make sure of it. I'm still not seeing it. Alright, Adsalon. Refresh the game. That did. You have to go out of that Ether Raids and come back in. I tell ya, while we're waiting for Robot to figure this out, guys, why don't we do some summons? or at least maybe level up that. Let me do something real quick. All right, let me then do our summons then, because we've been waiting to do some summons here. All right, chat. I need your guys' help. What do I summon here on this summer banner? We have Lynn, Lilina, and Ursula. We're not gonna summon Green because we have Waltz, but I'm missing Lynn. Actually, let me check my alt to see if I have any of these ones here. Because I know I have some of these somewhere. I just don't know where. Lynn. Search. Okay, so I have Summer Lynn on my iPad and on my main. Or sorry, not my main, my 10. So I just don't have her on my main. What about... Let's see. So I have Summer Lilina on my 10. What about Ursula? So I don't have Ursula anywhere. Chat, should I go for Lynn, Lilina, or Ursula? My 10 will go for Ursula, because I have the others. And my iPad... Oh, you know what? I didn't check Walt yet. My iPad only has Lynn. Walt. So I don't have Walt there. Waltz. So we have Summer Walt on my iPad. So we're just missing... So my iPad should go for Lilina or Ursula. Why don't we go for Ursula on the 10, because that's what we're missing there. And then we'll go for Lilina on the iPad. And then we'll go for Lynn on the... do I seriously not have Summer Lynn on this account? Tay, welcome in. How you doing today? Amber into the fan. How are you both doing today? We're about to do some summons, and we're waiting for robots to kind of figure out what's going on with their map. Let me see. Do I seriously not have Summer Lynn? We're about to do some summons. I don't apparently have anyone on my main except for Walt. Check the barracks. Let's go to the Aleve folder. One more time. Don't know what's wrong with it. I'll check it in a second. Let's do some summons first since we're here. Lynn. Nope, don't have her. Okay, I guess we're going for Lynn on the main, Lilina on the iPad, Ursula on the 10. Changed it a bit? Okay. But yeah, Burned to the fan, and Tay, how you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Alright, okay, I guess we're not going for Lynn. Chat, should we go for Ursula or Lilina? Actually, my iPad's gonna go for Lilina. My 10 is gonna go for Ursula. Ran out of blessings. Oh, maybe they have the wrong blessing. Robot says Lilina. Anyone else? I can go for Lilina or the Ursula here. I don't know who I'd use more. I should probably have checked their skills. They're both calves. Lilina is a red dagger. Ursula is a colorless. Oh, you have the right blessings. Wait, I'm confused. Yeah, here we're going to go for Lilina. Here we're going to go for Ursula. I don't know what I should go for on the main. Anyone else? Thoughts? Lilina or Ursula? I use all my blessings to max level units. Wait, blessings? That's not what the blessings are for, though. Double SP weekend. It is double SP weekend, but what does that have to do with blessings, though? All right. Anyone? Should we just summon? All right. Robot's got the Lilith West. Let's go, guys. Let's see what we get. Hoping for some 5 stars. We didn't get a lot of 5 stars on the engage banner, so hopefully we get some stuff here today. Come on, nothing. All 4 stars. Although I don't know if my 10 has Dorothy yet, because she's still a new, relatively new character. Nora and North, I'm sure I have. So she is. Yep, Dorothy is new on my 10. All right. It's a shame we didn't get blue on that banner on my main. Alright, oh, my 10 is full. Give me a second real quick. I'm going to create some combat manuals. Not Dorothy, because she's new. But... the plus res Emerin, plus res Abel, HP Robin. We'll keep that TLT right now. Jacob, we'll keep for now. I think that's good. Alright, next banner, though. Alright, so my main is going to go for the Keldori. Do I have Flavia somewhere? You tested it? That doesn't... You're just testing your defense that you set up, but if you don't have a high enough lift, you're not going to have that extra spot. Let me see. Flavia. So I have her on my 10, not my iPad. I don't think I have Keldori anywhere because I didn't remember that she's even in the game. Keldori, nope, don't have her. And then Hardin. Young Hardin. I don't have him anywhere. Okay, so I have Flavia on the 10. Why don't we go blue everywhere? If we don't get blue, we'll go red for Flavia. Let's see here. I do have it. I'm tier 18. Okay. I will check then. We'll try it again. Make sure they all have the right blessings then for Dark Season. Especially if you're using that extra slot. How you doing, Bernadette fan? Oh, you're good. Okay. Yeah, we're doing some summons right now. Let's see if we get blue. We got 1 blue there, 1 blue there, 1 blue there. Oh, that's perfect. All right. Chat. Little emotes in the chat, please. Let's see what we get. See what we get. Let's see what we get. Here we go. Got no? Here we go. Come on, Keldori or Hardin. I guess. Alright, nothing. All 4 stars today, guys. At least no 3 stars. We have Effie, Perry, and Shauna. At least Shauna's from the right game. Oh no, that was the summer banner that we were looking at. Alright, well, nothing today, guys. All 4 stars. that I didn't need. Alright, let's try robots map one more time. But yeah, if you guys just came in, what you up to today? Tay is here, Bernadetta fan's here. What you guys up to today? I had the day off from work, so I got to sleep in a bit. I still didn't get a full, like, you know, full night's sleep. I think I got, what, 6.5 hours before I woke up? Well, hold on. That was probably 6.5 hours. Wanna Lapis really bad. Haven't gotten her yet from the poll. You'll get her. She's only on one banner right now, but any banners... No, actually, she should be in... Is she in the focus banner that we got today? Like the Draconic Aura pool? Or do we have to wait till that engaged banner ends? I assume that she would be on all new banners from that point forward. You got Summer Lynn? Everyone's getting Summer Lynn but me, chat. We didn't even get blue on that circle. Well, congrats to Bernadette fan. You and Leafy both got Summer Lynn. Alright, so let's check this one last time for robots. Yeah, if it's not your lift, it's probably like the blessings. No, it still looks like, I mean, you changed, what did you change here? You swapped out, was it Caden, I think you had? And now you have, Selena. But yeah, you still only have 5. Something's wrong. Alright, well, if you want, send me a screenshot later, I can probably figure it out for you. We're probably going to wrap up stream soon, but... You wanted Summer Lilina? Did you get red on your banner, on your circle at all? Send me a screenshot of your team, Robot, and I'll take a look and see if I can figure out what's going on there. Actually, if you post in Discord right now, I can probably check it real quick. Yeah, I don't... My main account, Bernadette fan, I don't have Summer Lynn, Summer Lilina, or Summer Ursula. Apparently, I only have Walt, which is surprising to me because I could have sworn I had Summer Lynn. But apparently I have her on both my alts though. Oh, you didn't get the blue on the... Or, sorry, you didn't get red on the circle? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would have been fine with any of those 3 because I didn't have them. But we decided, I think we were going Ursula on my 10, Lilina on my iPad, and Lynn on the main account. But my main account didn't get blue, so we couldn't go for it. I was like, oh, man. But we didn't get any focus units anyway today, so unfortunately. Oh, these are dangerously close to me. Hold on, I should probably move these. Well, no, I can't really move it easily right now. I'll do that after stream. Alright. Did you send a screenshot yet? In Discord. Wait out here so when you update it eventually, I'll be able to see it. In the meantime, let's keep leveling our Zephia. She's now 5-star, guys.
Time for your punishment.
Send it to you directly. There I go. Can you so when you go to like you know, your click on defense team, screenshot that. I need to see their blessings. So I didn't have any of those units on that until just now. Okay, well at least you got the Lin though. Yeah, the only one I had was Walt. Yeah, I had Walt.
I'm listening.
So fun!
Speak.
I'm with you.
I'm listening.
Orders for me.
Repeat it again. I said send me click on defense team and then send me a picture of your team there because I need to see the blessings. Let's see. Blessings upon you. Hey, Gakupo. Let's see. You didn't have any of these units on that banner. Yeah. I didn't have auto-leveled Summerlin. I mean, I usually just
What
auto-level
is it
here.
this
However,
time?
Zephia struggles a bit. She struggles a bit.
I do not know.
I'm listening.
I see.
If that's what you want.
Speak. What is it this time?
Looks like it's my turn.
I'm listening.
Team posted? Okay, let's see. Yeah, they should all be appearing.
Choose your path.
What is it this time?
Huh. Okay, I'll have to check the
I'm listening.
defensive rules again and see what's going on there, because that should be fine. Like, I don't
I'm
see why
with
that
you.
would let
I'm
you
listening.
go.
So fun.
What is it this time?
You know what's wrong? Maybe refresh the game entirely to see if that worked. No, it'll refresh every time I go in to AR, and on your end it only refreshes every time you do a battle. So there's nothing
Orders for me.
that I can do differently to get it to refresh differently on my end.
Speak.
Let me take a look at the rules though and see if we can figure that out. If we're missing something. You said you're tier 18 in AR? Where am I going? Let's see. Yes? Okay, hold on. To get a 5th slot, it must reach tier 11. Oh, see here. Okay, to get a 6th slot, you must reach tier 19 or higher. If your tier declines, you'll not be able to deploy units in these slots. Regaining your tier will make them put. Yeah, so if you're in tier 18, you need to go up a tier back to 19 to get that slot back. That's why. So, yeah, try to get into tier 19 this week so you get that last slot back. And remember, you gain more points on offense anyway, so defense isn't going to matter too much. Are you done that already? Well, you said you're in tier 18. Oh, you did it before? Yeah, no, if you fall back down, you'll lose that slot until you get back up again. So yeah, that's why. You're not in tier 19 or higher right now, so you're back to 5. What I would suggest, right now you have a bunch of Dark Blessed units, and you said you don't have any Dark Mythics. That's going to help you reduce at least the number of points you lose on defensive losses. You don't have any? Okay, yeah. Hopefully on this upcoming banner, they'll have some Dark Mythics that you can hopefully summon on. Yeah, because I know you've been away from the game for a while, but now you should be able to try and have some... hopefully you have some story chapters you can farm some orbs, and then be able to get a mythic. Even just one defensive, like, Dark Mythic. Are there any on remixes? Ooh. Is the remix banner still up? Let's check, because that would be good to summon on. If, well, I guess they don't have to be great. Because, again, defensive mythics, you don't really need a whole bunch of merges on them right anyway. I mean, they help, but you don't need them. What am I looking for? Remix. Alright, so what do we got? Sothis is a Dark Mythic. So you can get Sothis. Actually, wait a second. Check bonus allies. So Triandra is the current bonus, but I don't know if she's available right now. Let's see. Sothis is on this banner, the one with Crom. And then on this one, yeah, Bramamond. So Bramamond and Yune. So those are your choices. Sothis, Bramamond, and Yune. Anyone else? Yeah, Bramamond and Yune. Sothis, she's awful and doesn't give the extra units. I don't think any of these do. But these are the options they have right now. Because, yeah, Robot doesn't have any. You pulled them right now. Wait, you just got them right now? Wait, what? Yeah, they're not going to give you the 7th slot. But yeah, you can get at least the 6. Oh, you're going to bowl them. Okay. And again, yeah, Gakubo makes a good point, though. Yes, they are Dark Mythic, so you can get them on your team for at least more points. But they don't enable the 7th slot. So if you notice on your team, where you can edit your defensive team, there's a 7th slot that you can unlock. That one you get through having certain types of defensive, basically the newer ones. The ones that have a little outline around their blessing icon. I don't remember offhand which ones do. Which one do I have? I have to probably check in here. Yeah, so Note gives you the extra slot. When is the Mythic Banner coming up? Next Friday, so a week from now. So actually, I would wait. More points, defensive. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. So your points stay higher. But yeah, Mythic Banner should be next Friday. We should get the trailer and find out who's gonna be on it on Wednesday. So if you want, because when does the remix banner end? 5 days. What is that? So. It ends Wednesday night. I'll be busy that weekend. Well, even, I mean, you're gonna have. It's not like the banner's gonna be gone that weekend, but okay. So this banner ends if my math is right. Let's see, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday it'll say hours left. So I don't summon on these yet, robot. Yeah, someone in the chat or maybe in the Discord might be able to tell you already who's expected to return, and maybe there's a defensive mythic that we already know is returning, but we'll know for sure based on the trailer on Wednesday night. Now, here's the thing. If none of the ones on the trailer are ones that give the extra slots, and if the ones on the remix banner are ultimately better than what's on the mythic banner, then you still have a few hours left on Wednesday night to pull on these remix banners. But if there are better options on the mythic banner, then you can decide, okay, I'll wait till Friday. And again, you can summon on Friday on your own time, or Saturday or Sunday, or even like into the week, because that banner, the mythic banner, is not going to be going away for a little bit. But yeah, wait till Wednesday nights, and then see who's coming, and then decide. Because yeah, none of these give that extra 7th slot, which is actually very, very helpful. But at the same time, having some dark blessed units on there, dark mythics, whether or not they add an extra slot, having some dark mythics like Kuko mentioned will reduce the amount of points you lose. So you got anima slot, but not dark. Yeah. Because you need specific mythic heroes to unlock that slot. Dun, dun. Yeah, there are those special ones for light, dark, anima, and Astra. All right. Well, guys, we did our summons. We did some AR stuff. I'll just level up Zephyr a little bit more, and then we'll probably call it a night.
We hounds have triumphed. I'm listening.
Did she just say we hounds have triumphed? In what universe?
I do not know. Speak.
Thank you for the tip. Just haven't touched this in a while, and that's why I didn't. Oh no, that's fine. I play this game every day, and sometimes I don't remember the specific rules. Because I mean, I've been in like above tier 20. If I fall out of AR, where do I fall? 22, 23 or so. I haven't been to like 19 or lower in a long time, so I forgot the rule. How are the summons? All 4 stars, so no luck on 5 stars or focus units, but we didn't get any 3 stars, so that's good.
Speak.
No 3 stars today, guys.
Looks like it's my turn.
I'm listening.
How about you, Bowshock? Getting any good summons lately?
I see.
What is it this time?
Orders for me.
Speak.
How long are you streaming tomorrow? We'll see.
I'm listening.
Because honestly, if I
do
can
not know.
spend more
What
time
is it
trying to
this
catch up in
time?
Persona 4 Golden, because I have to replay a major chunk of the game to get to the golden part. Because we streamed the game, we beat the vanilla part of the game, but then we realized now that we know what happens in the game and which character is
I'm with you.
has some
I'm
secrets.
listening.
I want to raise their social link a little bit higher before playing Golden.
What is it this time?
So because of that, I want to replay from an earlier save point. Now, I mean, I could stream replaying it, but I feel like that's kind of redundant, so I'll probably just play that on my own, so I want to redo that.
I'm listening.
In which case, I would not stream until later. But I mean, we could also do a different game, but I really want to get going on Golden again
What is it this
before doing
time?
things like Xenoblade 3 DLC and
Looks
some
like
other
it's my
stuff.
turn.
I'm listening. Speak.
You got Aether on my main, on your main. Yeah, we got her too. She was the only unit I got, actually.
see.
Only 5-star.
What What is
No other
it this
focus, no other
time?
non-focus, no other 4-star special.
If that's what you want.
Yeah, we got her on my main.
I'm listening.
Really would have liked to get an All-Christ. Actually, Demon and Citrine as well. But oh well. I'm sure that banner is going to return. They're going to do a poll for it, and people are going to be like, there's 2 rearmed heroes on this banner. Let's bring it back. Repeat that again? Repeat. Well, I don't remember what I was saying. I got Asker for light and support unit. Yeah. For lights, what do I normally use? I think I usually use air and peony. I don't remember who else. I don't remember who I use for. I don't know if any of those ones are the ones that give the extra slot. I can check in a bit. Got both peony and air to get their revamped skills. Nice.
I do not know.
What is it this time?
I'm with you.
I'm listening.
Yeah, the remix skills.
Orders for me.
Speak. So fun.
What is it this time?
Bum, ba-da-dum.
Choose your path.
I'm listening.
I'm listening.
They're both listening. Didn't
What
expect
is
that.
it this time?
Looks like it's my turn.
Speak.
Bum, ba-da-dum. How good is Sturdy Impact? It depends on who's getting it.
I'm listening.
Orders, if that's what you want.
Who are you giving it to?
What is it this time?
Orders, choose your path.
Speak. So fun.
I'm listening. What is it this time?
I do not know. Speak.
I'm with you.
What is it this time?
Bum-ba-da-dum. Get on an offensive unit, then yes, they are not magic weapons. Bum, bum, bum. Part of Summer Lynn's base kit, so it's called? Okay. Yeah, that should work out pretty well then.
I'm listening.
I'm listening.
They're both listening. Why is that? Why do they both have the same line? Alright, I don't have the stamina now. Alright, well guys, I think we should, unless there's anything else we need to do, we can wrap up. Yeah. I'm not sure what we'll do besides Rival Domain tomorrow. Rival Domain tomorrow, guys, is going to be infantry. So if you want to start thinking about your leads, you don't have to set it up right away. I mean, you can if you want, so you don't have to worry about it. But because I know other people use different leads for other things and other people too. But yeah, tomorrow Rival Domains will be infantry units. Infantry tomorrow. How long are you shooting for? Did you get my request? What request? Request? Oh yeah, yeah, for Rival Domains. Yeah, we got it. Yeah. You said you just placed units there to think of something. Oh, Mail Lear. Yeah, actually, why don't I put Mail Lear in already, even if it's not going to be a Lear if you change your mind. Because what I can do is just refresh and then it updates to your new one. So let me do that now. Special teams, brigade. Clear the list. Haven't put it in front. Who's your current lead? Just tell me who your current lead is, because if you're gonna change it, we're gonna update it anyway tomorrow. But just tell me who your current lead is, so that way I can easily. I don't have to find you. Ivy. All right, let's just put Ivy in for now. And when I do update tomorrow, it'll just update to your new one. Does anyone else want to get in early? You can change it. I'm just saying, like, now I can put them in, so that way I don't have to search for them tomorrow. anyone else want in for... See, also she has attack speed, link, and yes. She's got some pretty good skills there. She is an older unit, but she's got some good stuff. Alright, so where should we send you guys? Does anyone here like Pikmin? Anyone here a Pikmin fan? I got 2 people that are streaming Pikmin. This one's streaming Bread and Fred. Someone's streaming Zelda, Dave the Diver. Probably go to a Pikmin stream. Should I keep her base kit? I mean, you can probably give her some good stuff too, but her base kit's pretty decent. Do you know who you're teaming her up with? Like, who's who you're gonna pair her up with? Not pair up, but like, you know, like have on the same team. I mean. Yeah, if you have an idea for who you're planning on teaming up, refresh to see it. Updates. Alright, nice. You got the Brave Edo Guard. Now, keep in mind, she is not infantry. She's armor. So tomorrow we are going to be looking for infantry units. Maybe base Yuri. Ooh, that could be good. So, okay. Base Yuri and Summerlin. Oh, apparently every time I say Yuri, my HomePod thinks I'm saying Siri. Oops, can't say that. Alright, robot, what am I waiting for? Wait, oh yes, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. You guys are gonna know that song. Make sure it's my name. Oh, that's Kaizen. Wait, how did you... Okay, maybe it's this one. There you are. Okay, update again. Okay, well, it's still Ivy now. Is this your Ivy? Nope, that's Kaizen. Updates. Hey, Polar, welcome in. How you doing today? Probably not gonna be on too much longer, but we're just kind of hanging out today anyway. We're just getting robots leads in here for because we do rival domains tomorrow. Wait, are you on my iPad yet? This is Derolo. Check my 10. Doing fine. Are you doing rival domains tomorrow? Yeah, we're doing it tomorrow, but just robots setting up now because they might not be here in time for stream tomorrow. There's Derolo. Did you send a request on my alt accounts, robot? But yeah, if you want to set up a lead for tomorrow, Polar. I mean, I know most people, or some people don't like to set their leads this early because, you know, they might want to set a lead for other people to use for other stuff. So You don't have to redeem early, but some people are redeeming early just in case they can't be here. But yeah, it's tomorrow it'll be infantry bonus, so we are going to be looking for those. We'll take anyone, as usual, but obviously infantry gets us a bonus kill. Yeah, we probably won't be on stream for much longer today. Refresh it now. All right, update friends. There's the Alir. Okay. So robots got Alir, Liberation, Reposition, Astra, Attack Speed Ideal, Repel, and Times Pulse. And Flashing Blade. 3 Dragon Flowers already, guys. Look at that. Set up my lead tomorrow since trying to. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, we'll be doing infantry bonus tomorrow, and that'll be probably around, if I had to guess, around 8 p.m. Central Time, give or take. It's not gonna be exact, but it'll be after. If I start stream early with anything, it'll our Rivalmans will be after the dinner break. So if you come in tomorrow and you see the commercials, you didn't miss it. Don't worry, because the commercials will be during the dinner break, and then we'll do Rivalmans right after that. Usually takes a little bit of time to get everyone set up in the brigade anyway. So, but that being said, I don't know if I'll do anything early. I may lurk. Haven't decided yet. Okay. Yeah, usually if I'm out and I get a notification on my phone like, oh, someone's streaming and I want to hang out with them, I always support them. I'll oftentimes just like pull it up on my phone and then just put my phone back in sleep mode because it still like hangs out in the chat and stuff. Base Yuri. Let's get Base Yuri in then if you have it up. If not, no worries, and we can just update tomorrow. Is that you? There you are. Let's see, we can move Alir up as well now since they're in. Let's do that on the iPad as well. Let's see. Rival domains. Alir is so good of a unit. I haven't leveled mine up yet. I should do that because it's the weekend bonus, SP bonus. All right. Let's see. Friend eyes. Wait a second. Yeah, because that's Kaizen. Update friends. Do it tomorrow. Wait, do what? Hold on. Are you? Yeah, Robot. There's my friend codes there. You guys do that. Let me get Serena, welcome in again. Thanks for the raid. How's everyone today? I guess I gotta stay on now, guys. But welcome, guys. How's everyone doing? I'm gonna give you a shout out. I think our mods are AFK. Haven't heard from them in a while. All right, there you go, guys. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Serena's playing some Pikmin 4 today, guys, which is on my shopping list, so I got to pick that up at some point. I haven't picked it up yet because I have so many things on the backlog. We're currently, we just finished Blazing Blade Elowood story. We got to do Hector's story. We got to finish Persona 4 Golden. We just finished Tears of the Kingdom, finally, a couple weeks ago. But, yeah, welcome in, guys. If you came in with a raid, my name is Christian. I stream every day on this channel. This is day 1,730 in a row. That is over 4 years of daily streams, almost 5 years. We mostly stream Fire Emblem, whether it's Heroes. You can see I actually have 3 devices in front of me, all streaming Fire Emblem Heroes. We sometimes stream other games like, like I said, just finished Blazing Blade Elowood story. We've streamed Engage, 3 Houses, Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn. I think the only ones that we haven't streamed even a little bit that are available in English is Sacred Stones, which for no other reason than we just haven't gotten to it. Like we've even streamed a little bit of Shadow Dragon Blade and Blade of Light from the Switch, and also Shadow Dragon via the Wii U. So we've streamed a little bit of everything there. We also stream other Nintendo games or games on Nintendo platforms from time to time. Like I said, we're currently going through Persona 4 Golden. We finished Zelda recently. Let's see, before Engage, we were playing Persona 5 Royal. Let's see, Nier Automata, which, oh, guys, there's going to be a Nier Automata, not just an Automata, but Nier, like, a Symphony Orchestra concert coming. It's only in 6 locations in the world. 2 of those are in North America. 1 in Los Angeles, 1 in Chicago, which is right here. So I'm most likely gonna go to the Chicago one. I would like to try and find people to go with, but if I have to, I can go by myself too. Old man Michael, welcome in. How you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Put them on all accounts. We're trying to find. Oh yeah, you're gonna send a friend request on my iPad. That's right. Definitely the best Pikmin game ever. Now I gotta pick that up. Chat. Okay, I own Pikmin 1 on the GameCube and on the Wii. Do I buy it for Switch? I own Pikmin 2 on the GameCube and the Wii. Do I buy it for Switch? I have Pikmin 3 on the Wii U and the Switch, and now there's Pikmin 4. So I gotta get all that. Let's see here. Miss Moonshadow, welcome in. How are you doing today? I'm going to use her base kit for now. Oh that's what I always do. I always give my units at least their base kit, just so they have like a working kit, and then later on I'll kind of farm for SP. So it's like on my main account here. That's why what we're going to be doing is we're loading up the Zephyr. Yeah, if you guys have played Fire Emblem Engage, there was recently released a new banner in Fire Emblem Heroes where you can get some Engage units. So this is only the second Engage banner we've gotten. As you can see here, you can get at the top there, you can see Citrine. You can see Diamant on the right. You can see Alchrist on the bottom, who's a rearmed hero. And then there's a new Fire Emblem Heroes original character on the left there. That's Ader. We also have a Summer banner here with Summer Ivy as well. So Ivy is available. Actually, let me show you the arts from some of the other units. So here's Alchrist from Fire Emblem Engage. Here is Citrine. Actually, I like her art here. And then we have Diamant. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? Again, if you are a fan of Fire Emblem, you should hit that follow button. Like I said, we do stream every day. We have a ton of Fire Emblem emotes, and we actually also commission more. So you get to see all the ones here. Let me show you some of the ones you can get. Emote. Yeah, we've commissioned 3 more emotes. So, and our emote artist is currently in the process of finishing up all the current orders, including ours. So I don't know if my eyes are just tired, but is there a delay with your voice? There might be, because I did move some things around. So if there's a delay, I'll check that out then after stream. Especially if I'm streaming Faye, obviously I have a bigger camera shot here, so you might... If there is a delay, it's probably more noticeable now than it was when I was streaming like Blazing Blade, because the camera was smaller on that particular screen. So I will check that. Thank you for letting me know. And I'll look into that. Thinking about flyer formation for a B slot replacement. For that could work, yeah. Diamant Poor Unfortunate Soul, yeah. So yeah, like I said, we have those units. We also got everyone. If you play Fire Emblem Heroes at all. Everyone just got a free male Aleer. Which I'm surprised they waited this long. Let me sort by origin, and I'll just pull up any of the Engage heroes that I have. Not by rarity. So yeah, like I said, we were leveling up Zephyr, so she's in the game as well. Let's see. I don't know. No one else seems to think so. I mean, it's possible that they just didn't mention anything. Saline's here too. Yeah, so I'll check it. If there is a delay, which that does happen, I'll look into it and I'll figure it out and I'll resolve it. Yeah, if you guys ever notice something with the stream, let me know. Usually we're all pretty good about doing that. Yeah, Etier's in the game.
That divine weapon of yours looks like it's got some heft. Mind if I give it a try?
We got Alfred.
Yeah, I'm still working on my arms. They'll bulk up soon, though. You'll see.
We got Lumera.
It's you. I adore wildflowers. Do they bloom in this world as well?
And then here's, yeah, like I said, everyone got a free male
My hair and
Aleer.
eyes might be a little unusual, but I like them.
And then we also have, in addition to all the ones I showed you on the banners and in my barracks here, we also have female Aleer. And am I forgetting one? Let's see. We had, yeah, female Elir, we had Citrine, we had Alfred, we had Chloe. We also got Chloe. And Lapis, yes. Lapis is available too in the 3 and 4 star pool. And Chloe was on the previous engage banner. We've had 2 engage banners so far. Let's see. I've been trying to get Zephia, but I keep getting my butt kicked. Oh, have you gotten like the 3-star one at least? I usually just go in now with my Lucia. My Lucia is like too good. So she's too powerful. Let me see. Yeah, I'll show you guys my pride and joy. Where is she? My +10 Lucia from Radiant Dawn. She's in Path of Radiance as well, but she has longer hair in that game. To reserve, because I still had the same characters I used like 2 years ago. Well, yeah, you should be able to get at least a 3-star one and kind of level them up. And then the 4-star and 4-star plus feathers at some point. But eventually you'll be able to just get them with grails. There's no delay for you guys? Okay, something happens in Switch Vault. You just gotta refresh. That does happen sometimes too. But again, if I'll double check it after stream just to make sure. Their quest. Oh, okay. On my accounts. Yeah, if you guys want to add me on Fire Emblem Heroes, type in !FE to get all 3 of my friend codes on all 3 of my devices. You can see here. I'll pull you up. So we're gonna add a robot. There you are. I already added you on the main. I don't know who these other people are. Like Blue Panda, Manu. I don't know who these are. If I don't recognize them, I usually don't add people. So that's why I tell people, if you ever add me on Faye and your name in Faye is different from your Twitch name, make sure you give me a heads up. 2 engage banners, that's a lot. I mean, considering we had 1 for the past half year, yeah, 2 is, we just doubled the amounts of engaged characters in Faye. You have Chloe? Yeah, I didn't get Chloe yet. I do want to get her at some point though. Hey Kaizen, showing off Lucia. Yes, we are showing off Lucia. But we were actually mostly just showing off like what I use to, because Serena, who just raided, also welcome in Kaizen. Can we get a shout out for Kaizen, please? I was saying like, oh, to like unlock characters like for GHB or anything else, I usually just throw my Lucia at them and then we're fine. But yeah, we did get the Zephia here. She's already a 5-star now. We just gotta get her all the way up to level 40. So I think that's what we were in the process of doing, and then we just ran out of stamina. So we'll wait till we have more stamina. Please put him on RD for the other device. Oh, yeah. Let's get you in. Well, we don't do RD on my 10. I mean, I should, but I'm just lazy. That's a lot of rival domains to manage at the same time. So, friend allies, update friends. Chloe is very good. Mine's +3. I don't even have 1. Well, no, my iPhone 10 has 2 of her, so I guess I could +1 her. Update friends. Am I the only mod here? Give myself a shout out. Seems weird. Alright, I'll do it. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Elir. That's right, you changed. I was still looking for your other one. Male Elir. And then Burn to Defend has Yuri. Let's move the Elir back up now. Yeah, we're just setting up ahead of time for rival domains. Tomorrow we're going to be doing rival domains with infantry bonus, but we'll take anyone. It doesn't have to be infantry. So if you guys want in for that, let me know. And again, if you guys want to add me on Fire Emblem Heroes, !Faye, my first account, my main account is the first number you see. My 10 is the second number. I really should switch that because I don't play this account as much. Today's stream, unfortunately, we had to end early. It wasn't even an hour. Yeah, I saw. I don't remember. I don't know what the details are, but I did see in Usoisaf's stream that you did have to end early. So hopefully everything's okay now. But yeah, guys, if you haven't done so, make sure you give Kaizen a follow. They've been playing Honkai Star Rail. I mentioned in Serena's chat, actually. I don't know if you saw that they rated. When I dropped into Serena's chat, they were talking about Blade, and I was like, everywhere I go, everyone's talking about Blade. Kaizen, what's the other thing that you said you need to get for them? Because in another stream, and people were talking about Blade, I was gonna ask like, oh, did you get this thing as well? And I don't remember what it was called. So I want Times Pulse 4, but I don't want to summon another Diamant or get rid of mine. I don't have any Diamant, so. Actually, you know what? Let's just get some stamina. I just don't want to sit around waiting. I want to get Zephyr to 40, and then I can level up some other characters that we've gotten recently. Like Ader and whoever else.
If that's what you want.
Light cone, thank you. I gotta remember that. Light cone, light cone. Is there a way for me to remember a light cone? I was feeling really sick, and my grandma just got back from the hospital after like 4 or 5 days. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully you're feeling better. And it's good that your grandma got back. 1600 stamina. I mean, I never use it. Actually, no, I use it a lot. They give you a lot of stamina.
Looks like it's my turn.
So as long as you're playing the game, you'll get a lot of those. And if you've been away from the game for a while, no worries. You'll get a lot of them as you go. Or the teammates I'd said I'd wanted to get for him. No, it was the light cone I was thinking of. But, I mean, teammates are also good.
Orders for me.
Also, guys, if you have, if you just came into the raid, you can also join our Discord if you're really into Fire Emblem, or other games from Nintendo, but mostly Fire Emblem. The chatbot just linked the Discord in the chat. So in this team that I use to level up heroes, Camilla says one of her quotes is, "I'm listening," and so is one of Zephia's. So they're both listening, guys. They're both good listeners.
Choose your path.
I'm listening.
Orders for
See,
me.
she's listening. The ideal team is Blade, Rocha, Silverwolf, and Bronya. Luckily, Bronya is a standard character. Still really annoyed I missed Silverwolf banner by only 2 days. And when did you say that they might be coming back?
Speak.
I'm with you.
Or is it not for a while?
This time?
I do not know.
I'm listening.
Right. I know Serena just raided, but I was gonna end stream relatively soon, so we stayed on for a little bit longer.
I'm listening.
But I do wanna. I have a lot of stuff on the bed because like every time I stream I have to move stuff onto the bed. That's why I want to do some cataloging stuff so I can get stuff put away, and then hopefully.
If that's what you want. Looks like it's my turn.
I'm listening.
Hopefully not have to do that every time I
What
stream.
is it this time?
And then I bought some of these guys. Let's see. So these are like little like roller track thingies, and I can put these. So I have so many boxes now that I can't just put them on like shelves and counters and stuff like that. So I have a stack of boxes on the floor, but then I can't get the stuff around the box and you know clean around the box and stuff like that. So I got these rollers with wheels. So now, and I can adjust them too for bigger. But this is actually the perfect size when it's completely closed for the smaller boxes. And then for these bigger boxes over here, you guys can't see it right now, but there's bigger boxes there. I can adjust the size so it's longer, and then I just lock it in place so it stays that length. And then I can easily roll them back and forth. I kind of wish these had wheels that turned 360 degrees, because these just go back and forth, which is fine for now, but I kind of wish I had like 360 degree wheels. By the way, the 2-year anniversary of Pokemon Unite and Mewtwo came out, and it's free if you do the missions for that. I think I saw that trending on Twitter. So far, there's been no reruns, so we don't actually know, but they follow if they follow Genshin's pattern, they can come back anywhere from October to early next year. Okay, that's not too far away. A bit salty if I don't win a match. In Pokemon, or what do you mean?
Speak.
I'm with you.
I'm listening.
Yes? Oh, okay.
I do
Hey,
not know.
Yeah, no, what about that later? Bum, bum, bum,
Speak.
Orders for me.
What is it this time?
Hold on, no
Choose your
worries.
path.
Something about what you said a few years ago, about how I used to plus 10 Edelgards till I decided to spend responsibly. I'm not spending responsibly, I'm just spending for a different gacha. That's not
So
better.
fun. I'm listening.
I'm listening.
Can't avoid gacha consumes my life. A few days ago. Okay.
What is it
I
this
was like, I don't remember
time?
what I said a few years ago. I don't even remember what I said this morning. Let's see. I was lurking in Serena's stream. No, I was actually actively chatting and streaming stream. But who else should I lurk in now? I'm already lurking in the silly staff stream. And I guess we can hang out. Let me get Mary's stream. Alright, you're slightly delirious. You gotta be careful with the money. Alright, we're gonna get Zephyr supporting and we'll probably end here.
Listen to our song. Speak. I do not know.
Rely on my teammates, but some. Oh, wait, oh, Serena, are you still here? I forgot. I was gonna show you something that you asked me to show you. Any chance you're still here? Because there's something in this cabinet of my desk here that you asked me to show you, and I can show you if you're here still.
I'm listening.
I'm with you.
What is it this time?
If not, no worries. We can show you next time. You know, I rely on my teammates, but sometimes they can go off on their own instead of taking down Ray for shields. And rank mode gets too competitive. Yeah, I haven't tried Pokemon Unite yet. Pokemon Unite yet.
I'm listening.
Looks like it's my turn.
Speak.
I see.
I'm listening.
After Kafka, there's still some unreleased characters I want that will probably get eventually, and I'll need to get Silverwolf and Seal on their reruns, maybe Lake ones as well. Okay.
Orders for me.
What is it this time?
So fun.
Speak.
I'm listening. Choose your path.
I'm listening.
Orders for me.
Speak.
If that's what you want. I'm with you.
What is it this time?
I do not know.
Speak. I'm listening.
Looks like it's my turn.
Speak.
I see.
What is it this time?
I'm listening.
Yeah, tower defense mode for the 2-year thing, and it's quite good.
I'm listening.
Really hard.
So fun. Orders
Speak.
for me.
Let's go another round and get her to 40.
Choose your path.
What is it this time? I'm listening.
The finale.
It is the finale, because we can get her to 40 here.
I do not know.
What is it this time?
I see.
Speak.
If that's what you want.
I'm listening.
I'm with you. Looks like it's my turn.
Ending early today? Early, it's past midnight. This is like the first night I've been
What
able to
is it
stream
this
past
time?
midnight this week
I'm listening.
because of work. But yeah,
I'm listening.
I do not know.
Speak.
Choose your path.
I'm listening.
how's your evening going, Actuarist?
Orders for me.
They do have Gen 9 in the game, but not playable Pokemon yet. Does anyone know if Mewtwo raids are coming back to Pokemon Go anytime soon? Because I got the thing, like the quest thing for like the shiny Mew, but I don't have the Kanto badge yet because
What is it this
you need
time?
to have you have to have Mewtwo. Doing some prep for SDS. I still have yet to play SDS, like ever.
So fun.
Speak.
I see.
I'm listening.
Still feel like I'm gonna haul. If you need to go like take some Tums or something, guys, and get some rest, no worries. I guess I'm not gonna be on too much longer. You want to try Pokemon Sleep? No. I mean, I do like the fact that I'm hearing from people like, oh, it kind of makes you get like, was it 8.5 hours of sleep to get full score of 100, which I like that. Seems challenging, but I like that because I could use it sleep. But at the same time, I think they said that it requires you to keep your phone plugged in overnight, which is actually not good for your battery health.
What is it this time?
Like, I try and not let my battery go above an 80% charge because I want my battery to remain at 100% capacity or as close to it as I can for a 3-year period. You guys ever notice, like, oh, my battery doesn't hold the charge as much as it used to? It's because you probably charge it overnight, every night. And when you keep your battery over 80% for long periods of time, like, you never want to keep it at 100% for several hours. In fact, the fact that I have to plug it in to stream my phone, and I can't stop the charging aspect of it while it's plugged in for stream, it's kind of annoying. But yeah, if you keep it at 100% or 0% for a long period of time, you're actually depleting the battery health. It's not on touch devices yet, but I've heard that that's the plan. They want you to keep it plugged in and on your bed for like overnight. Never get sleep, so I probably can't play it. Thank you for the hydrating posture. I'm actually sitting properly right now. I get nowhere close to 8.5 hours. I mean, Monday I got 1 hour. Last night I got 6.5 hours, which is the most I've gotten all week. But yeah, we're probably
I'm with you.
not gonna play a game that requires me to plug my phone in for that long a time.
I'm listening.
Orders for me.
What is it this time?
I see. I'm listening.
Speak.
Looks like it's my turn.
I'm listening.
There we go. Charge this tablet every time if it gets too low. Try and charge it before it gets as low as 20%, and if it gets to 80, if it's an iPad, you should actually be like Apple products. Like my Mac will stop charging at 80% because it knows I don't usually have my my MacBook Pro rarely goes past 80% charge because it's smart charging. It basically knows I rarely use my computer on battery power, so it rather than let it go over 100, it just kind of waits. And I can override that and say charge to full now if I know I'm going out. I'm going to not keep it at 100% for very long, and that way I have a little bit more of a battery life on the go. So yeah, Apple's pretty good about that. Where like if, you might see it on your phone sometimes too if you have an iPhone. If you do charge it overnight, the newer phones on the newer iOS, they're like, oh, you don't wake up until 6 a.m. so it's gonna hold at 8% until a certain time, maybe like an hour or so before you wake up, and then it'll charge to full. I would murder a man if it meant I can get 6.5 hours of sleep. Yeah, that's the most I've gotten all week. That's usually around what I get, like during the school year, because I usually take a nap in the afternoon, which overall that makes it fine then, right? But I would like to get a full 8 hours, if I could. I just don't think my body knows how to sleep for that long anymore. I wish I did. It's on 74% right now. Yeah, you could probably not if it's not plugged in, you probably don't need to plug it in right now. And when you go to sleep, it's probably enough charge to last through the night, and you just charge it up when you wake up again. Alright. Don't think I've gotten more than 2 in weeks. Usually go to bed around 3 a.m. Yeah, but Kaizen, you probably get little bits here and there, right? I'm guessing you take naps here and there if you can. It doesn't fully make up for it, but it's better than nothing. You should go to bed around 3 a.m. Remember there was a time I was so obsessed with FEH, I would naturally wake up around reset o'clock to do dailies. I'm usually awake at the time when reset happens. I'm not gonna wake up just for daily resets, so I can sleep a little bit better. Hey, Samlupa and Dorolo, welcome in, guys. We're probably not gonna be on much longer, but welcome in. I'm glad you guys stopped by. All we're doing is just kind of leveling up my Zephyr on my main. I'm gonna watch her combo now. Fine day, isn't it? Diminished only somewhat by a question that's been bothering me. Summoner, why did you bring me here? Was it a passing fancy? An accident? And why, since my arrival, have you shown me such kindness? I simply do not understand. If it is my heart you want, you won't have it. I seek family. People who love me and only me. Because your attention is split among countless others, undivided love is something you cannot give. So, as fond as I am of you, you will have to content yourself with being second to Lord Sombron. But yeah, we're leveling up Zephyr, and then we're setting up for rival domains. They're not doing it tonight, we'll do it tomorrow. And the bonus tomorrow will be infantry. So if anyone wants to set up right now, or at least let me know who your current lead is, and if you plan on updating to an infantry unit tomorrow, I can just refresh. You can let me know. Struggle to go to sleep? Yeah, for me it takes me, it usually takes me a while to actually fall asleep. My naps usually don't consist of any actual sleep, just lying down to consume less energy. I mean, it's still a bit of a rest, so you're not getting the benefits of sleep, but it's good to at least, like, you know, let yourself kind of slow down a bit. Who are we reading, guys? Dorella, hope you're doing well. What you been up to today? And Simlupa, have you beaten the game yet? You were very close to beating it yesterday. I'm tired in the day, but I'll manage it. I'm more of a night person, but I function fine during the day, which is a bad combo, because that means I take a job where I wake up super early, and then I stay up late, because I'm a night person, and then I wake up early for said job, and can still function fairly well, even though I'm lacking sleep. So it's a bad combo, being a night person who functions perfectly fine in the morning on less sleep. After I get a Vital Asterisk code for Lapis, I'm gonna try to get. Oh, hang on, chat moved again. I'm gonna try and get the Shez code for Zephyr. Code? Wait, what code? I'm doing massive grinding Veil support with 4 wins. Oh, okay. Veil's a cool character with interesting supports. Got a Lapis? Not yet, but she's in the general pool. Okay, question. Does anyone remember, is Lapis in the general pool only for that banner until the banner ends? Or is she now in any new banners that arrive in the general pool? Like, is she in this new Draconic Aura focus banner? Which I think we just got today. Right? So this came out after the Engage banner up. Is Lapis available in this pool? Or is she only in the Engage banner until the banner ends and then she'll be added to everything? I need caffeine to not have Foghead. Bruh. Oh, the combat manual thing. Okay. When I will get one. It's playing a ton of red specifically to get her despite not wanting Diamant. No Lapis is on the new skills banner that have releases. Okay, cool. That's good too then. So we literally could get her on any banner going forward. So that's good. Try that too. It's every single banner from now on. Gotcha. Okay. Thank you. Now, correct me if I'm wrong though. Whenever we get like a New Heroes banner and there's a demote unit, they're only 4 and 5 star on that banner until it ends, and then they're in the 3 and 4 star on everything else, or no? How does that work? But okay, so Lapis is on every new banner from yesterday, or from when did the banner drop? I don't even remember anymore. Thursday? From Thursday on, or Tuesday? Shoot, I don't even remember anymore. Whenever the Engage banner was. She's on every new banner from then on, but like a regular New Heroes banner. The demote, I know, is 4 and 5 star on that banner. Do we have to wait till the banner? Let's see, demotes on a banner have to wait until the banner ends. Thank you. Okay, so that's what I thought was the case. The Lapis is just in the pool, not attached to a banner. Gotcha. Okay. I understand. Thank you. Which I'm skipping. I mean, we should be able to get plenty of Lapis over time. Like, look at some of the combat manuals that we've gotten. Look at these. Hold on. Is there a way to sort by quantity? Let's sort by origin. I have 40 Jagans. And that's just 4-star Jagan. I have 14 3-star. I have 40 4-star Marts, 27 3-star. Why don't I just add these? I have 35 Ables, 56 Drogs, 57 Roderick. I have 76 Sita. Look at this. I have 61 4-star Citas. 76, right? Did I say 76? At some point I should probably just send these home. Or not send them home, just get rid of them. I don't need these. Or can I send them home? Or just get rid of them? I don't even know. But yeah, I'm assuming that we'll get plenty of 3 and 4-star Lapis over time. So I'm not too worried about getting her. I think I was 67s in before I got a Lapis. Oof. I mean, this banner's gonna come back because there's 2 rearmed heroes, right? I don't know if I want to even summon on the banner anymore. I had horrible luck on the banner. We didn't get anything until we got Aether. Like, no other non-focus, not even. We didn't get 4-star specials. Nothing. Wish I didn't have ads. I only want one. The pool is so bloated now. Getting your 3 and 4 stars is super hard. Getting specific ones, yes. But I get the newer 3 and 4 stars from time to time, and I'm like, oh, hey, this is cool. Even though I'm 3-star, I'm like, they're relatively new, so I didn't realize I didn't have them yet or something. So, over 6 months, and I still have only pulled 3 ETA. How many ETA have I gotten? Manuals. Despite using almost all my free summons on Carlos to try and get copies. Sorted by origin. Oh, it might not have manualed her yet. Looks like I haven't manualed any of the engaged characters, but let's check. So I've gotten 3 ETA. Well, 2 of them are the free ones, so I've gotten 1 ETA in here. On my alt accounts, on my iPad, I've gotten 5. What about my 10? COL next month? Yes. Who's our? I never make a decision on that until I know their skills and who's actually good. So my iPad is 5. My 10 is 4. ETA is +4, but that's only because we got 2 free copies. Yeah, my main account has only 1 extra copy. My iPad has 3 extra copies that we summoned. My 10 has 2 extra copies. And we have 2 Chloe on here, which I don't have anywhere else. We have 2 Saline on my iPad. What? Alright, guys. I'm gonna wrap up the stream because it is getting late. I gotta clear off the bed. Hopefully get some of the stuff put away at least. And put these rollers. I already put rollers underneath this stack of boxes so I can move it out a little bit more easily. I do wish these wheels were 360 degrees because I'm not. Yeah, like this set of boxes, I'm not gonna pull out in the direction that the wheels are currently facing. So, gotta play Unite after we raid. Probably going Gulveg just because I have plenty of corns already. I don't care for Robin. I hate Soren. I keep forgetting who's actually on the COL banner. Because at this point, it's like, alright, 7th string units. Alright, where should we send you guys? Let's see. I was gonna go to Mary. She's playing Story of Seasons, which I haven't played. You guys familiar with Story of Seasons at all? Wouldn't pull for a Brave Soren even if somebody else paid for the summons. May get who? I may get either or holes for your next rail units. Wait, let's coil Dia. Okay, this face streamer I know it's Nuki. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna be on much longer. But yeah, I think we'll head over to Mary because they're playing Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life. Yeah, because the other people I probably might have rated are playing games that I haven't played, I haven't started yet that I want to play, so. Alright. Terrible English. Oh no, you're fine. Is it the new one? I don't know if it's the new one. It's called A Wonderful Life. Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life. Is that the new one? Good night, not joining the raid. Sorry. Oh, you're fine, Brenda. No worries. If you guys can't join the raid, that'd be appreciated. You can just say hi. But if you can't, no worries. I know it's getting late, so if you guys gotta get some rest. But thanks for hanging out today, Brenda fan, and everyone else. Or Hans. Is Hans in the game? I must have forgotten about that completely. He's the guy who looks like a thumb, right? Be sure that's the new remake that just... Oh, nice. I mean, I don't plan on playing it, so... But, I mean, it'd be cool to check it out here. Alright, well, we're gonna raid Mary. So, if you guys can join us for even just to say hello. Let me set up the raid. Mary wants a cookie. Subraid to... Let's see, they had to change the name because they don't own the name for Harvest Moon anymore. Oh, is that what this is? I met Natsumi, who's the company that basically did Harvest Moon, or at least promoted. I don't know. Hans has been in the game since December. I just didn't do his GHB. Oh, he's a GHB. I probably just forgot about it after that. Yeah, so copy the raid commands, guys. Sub raids. Oh, and then Robo's got the regular raid command. Yeah, if you're not subbed, you can use that. Or if you have channel points, you can use the regular sub raid command with the Hildebonks. As usual, guys, make sure you join the Discord and follow on social media. But we'll be back tomorrow with Rival Domains and something else. I don't know what else we're gonna stream yet. Because again, as I mentioned this earlier, we could start the Xenoblade 3 DLC, but I kind of want to. I mean, if we're close to finishing Hat in Time, we could maybe do that. But before I have to do the Xenoblade 3 DLC, I kind of want to finish Persona 4 Golden, and so I got to finish catching up in that game back to the end of the vanilla ending, so we can play the golden part. So I don't know. I'm not close to that yet either. So I don't know. Maybe tomorrow's a Hat in Time thing. I don't know. We'll see. People who own the name Harvest Moon now just makes ones everyone hates. Now just everyone likes Story of the Season, which is the people who made it. Okay, I gotcha. All right, well, guys, raid's about to start. You guys have a good rest of your night. Go say hi to Mary, and see you tomorrow. Bye, guys, for Rival Domains.